Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're taking a super fascinating dive right into the biology of stress. We're going to look at exactly why your body reacts the way it does under pressure and, well, much more importantly, how you can actually control it using the science of safety. Let's get right into it.
So, have you ever felt completely, hopelessly overwhelmed? Or, on the flip side, just entirely numb? You know, if you've ever experienced sudden panic or felt totally checked out, disconnected, and just exhausted, I want you to know something absolutely crucial right off the bat. It is not a character flaw. Seriously, it's just your biology doing its job. Your nervous system is simply trying to protect you.
Okay, let's look at our agenda for today. We'll start with your window of tolerance, move on to the polyvagal ladder, and then get into some real actionable tools with grounding with box breathing and the safe haven visualization.
Section 1, your window of tolerance and the biology of stress. We really need to start by just completely removing the shame around our natural stress responses. And to do that, it all begins with this concept called the window of tolerance. Coined by Dr. Dan Siegel, this is basically the optimal zone of nervous system arousal, where you can function effectively, process your emotions, and think clearly. When you're hanging out in this window, your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems are working harmoniously together. Think of them kind of like the gas and brake pedals of a car, keeping you driving smoothly through everyday challenges.
But take a look at what happens when we're pushed outside that optimal window. Extreme stress or trauma can violently throw us up into hyper-arousal. That's your classic fight-or-flight mode, bringing on panic, racing thoughts, or even sudden rage. Or alternatively, we can be thrown down into hypo-arousal. This is that freeze or shutdown response, where you just feel exhausted, spacey, or completely numb and disconnected from the world. And the really tricky part? Extreme stress actually shrinks your window of tolerance, making these intense reactions happen way faster.
Moving right along to Section 2, the polyvagal ladder and climbing to safety.
So the crucial point here is how our nervous system actually moves between these states, which is mapped out just beautifully by clinical expert Deb Dana's polyvagal ladder. Right at the very top is the ventral vagal state. This is where you feel safe, social, and calm, the good stuff. But when threatened, we drop down the ladder. First, we drop into the sympathetic state, feeling anxious or totally energized for fight or flight. And if the threat is just too overwhelming, we drop all the way down to the bottom, to the dorsal vagal state. This is a complete immobilization mode where we literally freeze and disconnect entirely.
Now, you might be wondering, how does your body actually know when to drop down the ladder? Well, it happens through a fascinating process called neuroception. This is basically a subconscious automatic radar. Your nervous system is constantly, and I mean constantly, scanning your environment, evaluating cues of safety or danger, way before your conscious mind even gets involved. It decides you're in danger before you even have a chance to rationally think about it. Wild, right?
And that brings us to a brilliant quote from Dr. Stephen Porges, the actual founder of Polyvagal Theory. He says, "Our nervous system is always trying to figure out a way for us to survive, to be safe." I really want you to take that away from this explainer today. When you feel panicked or completely shut down, it is absolutely not you failing. It's your nervous system successfully acting on its biology to keep you alive. So the big question is, how do we tell it we're actually safe? Let's look at some solutions.
Section 3, grounding with box breathing and retuning your system.
Okay, we're now going to introduce the first real actionable tool to help you intentionally climb back up that polyvagal ladder and right back into your window of tolerance. Let's quickly review why breathwork actually matters here. When you get thrown out of your window of tolerance, your breathing changes unconsciously. But by consciously engaging in slow, deep breathing, you're sending a direct biological signal of safety right down the vagus nerve. This lowers your heart rate, re-engages the parasympathetic system, and literally hacks your neuroception. It effectively shifts your body right out of fight or flight.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how simple the intervention can be. In fact, let's do one quick cycle of box breathing together right now to see how immediate the relief is. Ready? Inhale slowly through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Now hold that breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth. 2, 3, 4. And hold your breath empty. 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Just that one single cycle immediately begins to send a biological signal of safety straight to your brain. Section 4. Safe haven visualization and anchoring in the mind. So, we just used our breath to calm the body, but now we're going to look at a second vital exercise. We're highlighting how you can use your mind to create profound physical feelings of safety. Here are the specific steps to build your inner safe haven. You start by finding a quiet space, closing your eyes, and taking a few deep breaths to initiate relaxation. Then you visualize a place where you feel completely secure. It can be a real memory or an imagined retreat, doesn't matter. But the absolutely critical step here is noticing the sights, sounds, smells, and textures in this space. By deeply imagining these sensory details, you trigger a physiological response. Your body genuinely doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined safe space and a real one, so it physically eases tension and calms those stress responses right down.
You see, when we're in a dysregulated state, our nervous system essentially time travels. It gets stuck reacting to past threats or bracing for future worries. But when we use techniques like the safe haven visualization or box breathing, we shift into a grounded state. These tools work so well because they interrupt that exhausting time-traveling loop, anchoring you firmly in the present sensory evidence of safety.
To give you even more options, here are a few other rapid somatic resets for your daily toolkit. The 5-4-3-2-1 technique uses your senses to anchor your attention right into the now. Vagus nerve humming or gargling creates internal vibrations that instantly stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. Seriously, even a 30-second blast of cold water in the shower or a full-body squeeze and release scan can discharge stored stress. This just proves there are so many highly accessible ways to stimulate your vagus nerve, quite literally, no matter where you are. So, the absolutely crucial point I want to leave you with today is this. You have the power to retrain your nervous system. These aren't just in-the-moment band-aids. When you practice these simple, daily repetitions like mindful breathing or sensory grounding, you are fundamentally rewiring your biology. You're actually expanding your window of tolerance and building long-term resilience to whatever life happens to throw at you. I want to end our explainer today with a question for you. What small step will you take today to expand your window of tolerance and reclaim your calm? Whether it's doing 4 rounds of box breathing at your desk, or hey, maybe just humming your favorite song in the car, your nervous system is listening, and it is absolutely ready to be guided back to safety. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope you feel capable and curious to try these out, and I'll see you next time.